Hey guys, welcome to Makeup and Hustle. My name is Vidhi. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're doing a fun, quick sort of a video today. We're trying out a bunch of new makeup that I've had sitting in my collection for a little bit. Like I haven't even opened the packaging. Okay, so one of the things that I really wanted to test out today was this foundation, which has been absolutely insanely popular on TikTok. So I am really excited, but because this is a powder foundation, I think I'm going to start out with just prepping my base up a little bit for it. So yes, let's go. One of the things that is sort of new is also this Milk makeup. So Milk makeup just launched here in Australia in Sephora, and I did pick up their Hydra grip primer, which is very famous. I know that it doesn't smell really good, but ooh, this is like nice sort of jelly kind of a primer, so I'm excited. I'm just going to start out by priming my face first with this primer. Okay, yep, it smells very chemically, very much like a glue. So just taking about that much, and we are just going to apply this all over. Oh my gosh, it actually feels like glue too. What? Extremely tacky. Like, do you see that? I'm also just going to do my concealer first, and for concealer I've got two, but I think I'm going to just try out this one. So this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. We've got a few e.l.f. products that I need to try out in today's video. This is in medium neutral. Okay, so I'm just going to place this just in my under eye area. And I'm using just a duo fiber brush to blend that out. And I will then go in with my fingers. I feel like that blended out into nothing. Let's go in with a little bit more. Maybe I'll leave it on for a little bit. Wait for it to go a little bit tacky, maybe. But I really like the color because it's very close to my skin tone. I feel like my skin's turning red here a little bit. I don't know. But my skin's not tacky as much anymore. Okay. So it's been a few seconds. I mean, it's okay. So I think it's just the shade is really close to my skin tone, and that's why it's causing that issue, but that's okay. We're going to leave it at that. Okay, I'm now just going to go ahead and use the foundation. How about you? It's very hydrating, so I do like that. But I think because it is hydrating, that's why the coverage is not as much. But I don't mind it. I am actually going to go in with the foundation now. So this is the Loreal Infallible 24-Hour Freshware Foundation. This is in the shade 130. Now everywhere they've just been using the sponge that it comes with to apply. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to try it with the sponge, and then if need be, we might just go in with a little bit of, with a brush as well if need be. So let's see. Okay, so just taking one swipe. And it's got a very pinkish undertone, but I mean, it's spreading well. It's got a very pink undertone, which I have a little bit of a yellowy neutrally undertone, so I'm just going in with a little bit more. I am definitely having to go back in quite a few times. This is going to make me look very ghostly. I'm going to take this just underneath my eyes as well. So the color is 100% off, but I kind of feel like it is very smoothing. Now, do keep in mind that I don't have any peach fuzz on my face because I shaved my face yesterday. So it's not clinging anywhere in a very weird way, but the shade is 100% not accurate. And also, the sponge is most definitely not my favorite way of applying it. So I am going to go in with a brush on this side, just to sort of get a feel for how that would look. And again, just my nose area, like not a big fan. I am going to go in with my e.l.f. powder brush, which is like a flat top brush. And I'm just going to make sure that I set those areas first. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay, it's a powder, so. It is messy with the brush. There is a scent to this foundation. So this side is with brush, and then this side is with the sponge. Honestly, I mean, other than the fact that the shade is really, really wrong, I feel like this side looks just a little bit more natural and a little bit more forgiving than this side. I'm just going to try and build up just around this area with the brush first. I mean, it is building, so it is kind of covering, and I'm just going to quickly go in with that sponge again and just sort of... I'm not fully wowed by this. Like, I'm not jumping out of my seat and being like, oh my gosh, this is like the best foundation that you should get. It's okay. Please ignore the bottom half. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing groundbreaking. Okay, guys, so I just decided to do my brows off camera, just to get a little bit of structure, and the foundation has been sitting on my face for a little bit now. I mean, the color is really throwing me, but it looks okay. Like, it doesn't look horrible or anything like that. I think it is settling in well. I just feel like if you had peach fuzz though, like, it would be in your face. But I'm not going to waste a lot of time on this. We're just going to move on. I don't think I have a new bronzer, so I'm just going to go in with something that I really love, and that is the Maybelline City Bronzer. My cap's broken. And this is in Medium Cool 200. I'm just going to we'll just grab this brush here. So let's just go ahead and bronze up the face a little bit. I've got some cream blush that I'm keen to try, but because this is powder, I don't think I want to risk it today. I will try it some other day with this foundation, but I want the foundation to be in my shade for that to happen. Yeah. Alright, so one of the newer products that I've been wanting to try is these face duos that I've picked up from e.l.f. So I have one in spiced apple, and then I have one in lychee, or lychee, however you pronounce it. Which one do I want to use? What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the blush from spiced apple, and I'm going to use the highlight from lychee or whatever you say. So let's go into, this is spiced apple. So let's go in with the blush. It's a really nice sort of peachy apricot-y color. I'm just using the same brush. Oh, that's pretty. And then let's go in with the highlight. So where's this one? So let's go in with lychee. Just going in with this e.l.f. small tape brush. But I just want a little bit more. I'm going to try a fan brush. So I'm just going in with like a fluffy fan brush. Okay, building it up quite a bit. It is a little bit of a chunkier glitter formula, and it's pretty. It looks okay. I thought it would be a little bit dark, but it's alright. Again, so the blush I really do like. And then for my eyeshadows today, I have this one that I've been using for a while. So this is Pink Pal. This is a duo. There is also, I've got the Truffles, which is this beautiful color there. And then I've got Cream and Sugar. This is like my typical one that I would go for normally. But let's, just for fun, let's go with this. Before I go in with that, I just want to make sure that my eyelids are completely set because, anyway, I'm just using the powder that we used, or the foundation that we used. Let's go in with the second shade in the palette, so just that one there. And I'm just going to start by placing that in my crease. We'll keep it really simple because it's a quad, so there is not a lot of hard work to do here, so that's good. It's blending really nice, so I do like that. I'm itching to get this first shadow in my eyes, so let's get that going. Just going in with like a eyeshadow brush. It's such a beautiful gunmetal color. I'm not swiping or anything, I'm just literally dabbing it on my eyelids just to get maximum color payoff and also no fallout. Oh, love. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. Let's go in with fingers, yeah? See. Oh yes, much better. I am just going to go in with that brown, the second shadow that we used earlier, and I'm just going to apply that in my crease just to blend out the top edges of the eyeshadow. And I am going to go in with that brown again. I'm just going to place that in the outer corner as well. I kind of was planning on adding the darker brown, but I don't feel... Actually, you know what? Let's add it in the form of an eyeshadow. So I'm just going to go in... I'm just going to go in with an angled brush. And we're going to... tapping off the excess. And... just placing that. I am just quickly going to take like a smaller brush and I'm going to go in with the second brown. We're just going to apply that in the bottom lashes. Going to go in with the darker brown as well. Just going to wipe that off and then just go in with the shimmery shadow. And I can definitely feel my oils sort of peeking through at this stage. I think that's pretty much it for the eyes except for mascara. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly drench my face with some fix... No, this is the Mario Badescu spray that I've decanted into the Fix Plus bottle. I'm just going to spritz that. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to quickly dust a little bit of powder underneath my eyelids as well. And that's just going to clean up any edges. Cool. So let's go in with this spray. So underneath my eyes kind of looks like crap, but everywhere else I feel like it's settled in pretty decent. For my lips, while I wait for my eyes to completely dry out, I am actually going to go in with the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon in Laugh Louder. So it's a really bright kind of a orangey red of sorts. So this is kind of like a cool tone red. That's why I decided to go with this, because I feel like it would pair a little bit better with the eyes. Just gonna add a little bit more highlight because I feel like that sort of disappeared as well. So let's go in with, let's try the spiced apple one. And I'm straight off the bat, like I'm just gonna go in with the fan brush. Okay, there we go. It's finally decided to make an appearance. And I'm just going to complete the look with another viral product on TikTok, which is the Sky High Mascara. Now, I have it in the waterproof version. So let's give this one a go. I have been using this for a little bit, so I have a few thoughts on this already. So this particular one, basically, when I first opened the packaging, like it had an extremely wet formula, which I'm not the biggest fan of, like super wet formulas when it comes to mascaras and stuff. So it wasn't something where I first applied it and I was like, oh my gosh, love it. Similar to the foundation, basically. Like I wasn't completely like blown away by it. Like I have Maybelline mascaras that I absolutely love, like the Falsies mascara, quite like that. This one, but now that it's a little bit drier, I do quite like it. Like I like sort of a drier formula, and I feel like it works a little bit better when you're applying as well, because the super wet formula does get all over your eyelids when you're applying it. When it's a little bit dry like this, you have a bit more control with the brush and the product, and like you can be very precise as to where you're placing it. So yeah, I mean, it did take about a week for it to sort of dry out, and it is a little bit of a clumpier formula. So just going to go in with second coat. So that's the first coat. So that's mascara done. That is pretty much the finished look. Anyways, I feel like I've been filming forever, and because of the way the things have been going today, I kind of want to just finish this video. If you've stayed this far, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for staying this far. I hope you guys enjoyed this shit show of a makeup tutorial look, whatever. I just quickly want to share my thoughts with you when it comes to the some of the viral products on TikTok, basically. It's actually just two, isn't it? Okay, it's just two. Okay, so Maybelline mascara. Again, there was nothing in this mascara that it needed to go viral. It's not a bad mascara. I mean, I like it. I just feel like, why did it go viral? Like, I mean, Maybelline has amazing mascaras out there that are just, I feel like from the get-go, they work well. But will I continue to use this? Yes, I will. Will I repurchase? Maybe. I am an avid fan of Maybelline mascara, so I may potentially repurchase this. We'll see now that it's dried out, like how it'll wear and stuff. And based on that, yeah. If it doesn't clump or anything like that, I mean, not clump. If it doesn't crumble onto my face throughout the day, then yes, I will definitely repurchase this. So, and it's a tubing mascara as well, so it's easier to get off, which I think it's an A+ in my book right there. This foundation, it looks nice, right? I mean, it looks nice, but just rubbing my finger like that, it took off the foundation. So if you're still wearing a mask, then this is not going to last. So I don't know why people were kind of going crazy about it. So basically it says covers and lasts like a liquid, mattifies like a powder, resists sweat and heat, no transfer, breathable formula. Matte, I'll give it that. It is definitely matte. Lightweight, yes, absolutely. I cannot feel like I'm wearing anything on my skin. Sets pretty well. I just feel like it is not sweat and transfer proof or anything like that. I will mention one thing, and that is when I sprayed the Badescu spray, I had dribbles down my face, so it didn't, like, I don't see that right now on my skin. So I feel like it may be like kind of water resistant, but it is definitely not sweat resistant. Sweat basically has sodium in it. So I don't think it would be sweat resistant. I feel like it would definitely take it off. Just my thoughts on it. I don't know. I could be wrong, but personal opinion, I did that and the foundation wore off. So take that as you will. Will I repurchase in my shade? I may. Will I use it as a foundation? Probably not. I think this is something that I would use on top of a lighter coverage foundation if I wanted to add a little bit more coverage to my face. It does feel very lightweight, which I really like. It is a very smoothing powder. So other than my pore situation here, which I'm not sure whether it's the foundation or the primer, I don't know if like what is causing that issue. So maybe I'll use it with a different primer in my shade and see how that works for me. But yeah, you guys, in terms of the e.l.f. products, they're okay. Nothing groundbreaking. I do like the convenience of having zeros to work with. I mean, you can just quickly throw one in your purse, have it on the go, and get ready on the go as you will, as you please. The highlighter shades are not bad. I mean, I'm medium skin tone and they look okay, but I feel like these two particular ones may not be great for fair skin. I think like you would see a little bit of grayness, like you would see that on your skin. Basically, I can see a little bit right now just over here as I look very closely into the mirror, but I think medium skin tones can still pull it off. It's not too bad. They are relatively close in the shades though, so I feel like they could have done just a little bit differently when it comes to this. But if you have one, do you need to go get another one? Probably not. They're quite, one is like more coppery, one is more pinky. Again, nothing groundbreaking. They're good. They're not very powdery. They're very solid, but they do look sort of, I don't know. When I first applied it on like dry skin, it looked kind of chunky glitter. But now that I have like, you know, I've set it with the spray, like it looks okay. Concealer is very close to my skin tone, so it doesn't do a lot of things for me. I mean, it would be great for covering blemishes and stuff like that. Not so much for under eyes. After 2 layers, I mean, it's kind of settled with like a little bit of powder on top. So I will continue to use that and see how that works for me. Primer, same thing. I think it wasn't as sticky when I went to apply the powder on top later on. So it did settle in. I just do quite like the fact that you don't really have to work hard to blend it into your skin. I feel like it settles well and it's sort of nourishing and hydrating. So I would like to try that a bit more with different foundations and see how that works out. All in all, like the combination of products today, not the best. Well, I will try them with different things and update you in the coming videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I think it's a super long video. I'm going to try and edit as much of it as possible. But I hope you guys are doing well. If you did enjoy and if you've stuck this far, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Take care, you guys. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.